Hey, Gremlin here with Hunter. Welcome back to Satisfactory, where we have taken some time off. It doesn't affect releases. In fact, we got like three online ready to go out once a week from here. But it's Groundhog Day again. It's February the 2nd. I think we did one of these in December, and before that it was like November the 30th because we got this FICSMAS thing kind of just happened to us. It wasn't a huge problem, but it was enough of it. We had gift boxes, kind of like that, but lots of them everywhere falling out of the sky at all times. So it was a little weird because this is going to be like, I think, February the 29th. It's a leap year, so that sounds right. So,
Is Groundhog Day one of those wandering holidays?
no, it's always the second.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I should know, coming from, the state with the groundhog,
You live next door to Phil.
but
Yeah, I get it. I don't know. It's February the 2nd. It's like basically it's 6 weeks until spring. In actual March the 21st.
so no matter what the groundhog says, there's still 6 more weeks.
Well, that's because we don't really trust rodents to explain chaos theory to
I
us.
trust the cat that eats pierogies from Ohio.
Well, that
That
obviously that would be better.
Yeah, I saw something online and I fully believe it because one, it's Ohio, two, it's an orange cat,
It's a Polish cat.
and three, pierogies.
Pierogi. Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so anyway, having taken time off more or less from recording, we have a lot done. I think we're just ready to do this thing, which we can do right this minute if you want. And then well, if you see there on the, can I like bring up over here? I've got a list, complete phase 4. I can hit a button to do that. Well, a couple of buttons and do that. Then I want to build a sorting system. We had one of those ones. Well, it's not going to be that complicated, honestly. Get stuff into the sorting system, obviously, is an element of it, but then clean up, because we have a lot of things going on. We have all these machines that we use to get to this point, the ready for phase 4 point. Did a bunch of stuff. We had this before, the drone. I talked about how it didn't... Well, no, I talked about... I'm pretty sure we had this, maybe. I had this somewhere else. I've since moved it here because I kind of mathed out that we can have X number of drone ports from here to over there and get them to fit on the surface we have. The sorting system, this is level 3. There's a bridge to nowhere somewhere. There it is. That's a ramp that goes up to where 4 ought to be, but we don't have that yet. I just haven't bothered building it in. With the drone ports along that line, I figure we can get rid of all of this that isn't helping us anymore, including even anything going into the... This is all jammed up because it's full. It's sent stuff off and brought stuff back, and we've got all of these bullets now, which is great. Gonna have to move them. Leaving that and that where they are, building more stuff to the side. This general line from, here over to here, somewhere in here, can be, the sorting element of the sorting system. I mean, really, it is the sorting system, but you also need boxes to throw stuff into once it's been sorted, or else there's not much point. Let's go ahead and start with, and we got a Christmas tree still. We also have, I guess we can do a quick walkthrough of sorts. I mean, we have got a lot done, but just generally, this is all going to go sometime today. Maybe not on camera, but we'll get rid of it before next time. Have a lot, I can't prove it, we have a lot of stuff. We picked it all up, didn't we? Or evaporated. Well, there's those. Where the hell is... No, we still have yeah, so we still have these things.
Yeah.
Which are different than the ones that were falling on us, but...
Yeah, but the ones that fell on us were giving us those things.
Well, that too, yeah. And by the way, I did check, and you can mulch these into tickets.
I know, and you can also keep them until the next year's event.
I suppose so, yeah. I've still got technically this thing, which is, I can't see it very well in the dark, but it's a candy cane that I can hit things with. I've also got a gun, and this, it's better. Let's do this real quick, just because I'm almost positive that Phase 4 is the end of... We're basically back to where we were when we stopped the first time. when we got to the end of update 7. This is apparently the end of update 8. Seal that in. And once that's done, send it away. And that should, there it goes. And now that's that. We don't have any more major phases. I don't think we have anything else to learn in the hub. I think we have what we have apart from finding the occasional hard drive. Where's the hub exactly? Is that it? Yeah. Also, I got a new keyboard. So, a little weirded. Getting used to it. I think we're out. I think we're done. There's nothing left to learn.
Yep.
So our only further education is going to be doing hard drives, which I don't have. We occasionally get them, but that's going to be it, is finding new and better ways, arguably, to make stuff we're already making. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go through. I mean, we started out wherever the hell it was. I remember it was over here somewhere, at least I was. I think we were separated. We skipped the tutorial, basically. We just launched in and had a couple of things on us and met up. We found the rock. We started here today. So I was somewhere over here, maybe, and I don't have power here, so I can't.
When you drop in this zone, you drop in,
Seems like I came from over there somewhere. Doesn't really matter.
Over here, past the trees with the little gas plants in it. There's a couple of resource nodes to get you started right there. It's over here near the coal.
Yeah, it's nearby. It's not the point, really. The point is we figured out where we wanted to be, which is here. This is where we were before. I guess if it's somehow a secret at this point, when we started over from Phase 1, it was partly because I couldn't get the Update 7 map even to open. Also because, on the topic of hard drives, there's a bug, it's still a bug, I think, that if I've got the master computer here, ultimately, you're coming in to meet me, and if you try to open a drive thingy, it's just empty.
Yeah.
And we missed out on like 100 drives that way, so we started over. Yeah, I came here, we started building, well, I'm not going to do this chronologically, or I'm going to be here for a week and a half, but...
I stopped after, like, the 6th one.
Okay. This is our world, as it is. That's interesting, I guess. What is that? I don't know what that is, but it's on the map. Generally what we've done... Built some machines and brought in some basic resources, which I think are, these iron, copper, limestone, sulfur. Somehow coal is way the hell down here. Like, chronologically, it's weird that it's that late. Crude oil, bauxite, water, and so we have all of this stuff going on. Coal comes from over... Oh, I can't go through that. Way over here, which I suppose I can... pause my way there and we'll just look at it. Yeah, this is our initial coal plant. I'm trying to... That's a Mark II and it's overclocked. We could be making Mark IIIs, although I think they're a little lots. It's probably production... They're not that bad at this point, but I don't know if I want to bother throwing those kind of resources into it. Anyway, coal comes home to us along belts, which these are up to Mark 5. I think that's as good as those get right now. Let me land so I can just coast home. Is that logistics? Yeah, we're only up to 5. I mean, there's nothing else that I know of. Don't know where we'd find something else at this point. This was later. In fact, I wasn't on camera. I just sort of did this. This is copper, and I think that's more copper, isn't it? We needed a bunch of copper to make a bunch of copper things, and that's coming in from there and over there somewhere. It's not a big deal. It's just happening. It's on the map, probably. Ooh, not that I can tell. It's, I guess, these. That's iron. These are what I'm thinking of. Yeah. And then you can always find your way home because you can see that from anywhere. Um, the one of the reasons for coal, of course, let me just run home, is this gets separated early on in the process in the movement of it. That's probably just fairly... No, it's not full, actually. Oh, because some goes over... Yeah, we're making steel because we're mixing with iron, and that goes... That goes here? Yeah, that's making steel, going in there, making steel things that we need. Otherwise, the coal is branching off over here, which is kind of an up and down thing I don't really need to do, but... Is that one full then of coal? Okay. And then some of it's going up there for drone port element. These things are all, should be all full of coal. Yeah, 100. Let me just... Each of these has 100, so it's not like anything's getting missed out on. We have these guys, which are probably overclocked. Yeah. I've got the slugs in there. And that's our, that's a lot of our power, being this much. Although I think if it were just that, we'd probably run out. But we do have 3 times this much, and I can show you that in a sec. Meanwhile, and a way to show you in a sec, is we have a train system. I can point that out on the map. Okay. There's one coming in, which I can catch. Let's do that, in fact. It'll be here in a sec. I timed it out. I set it up to have 4 different trains. I didn't technically time it. There might be a way to do that, but I really just eyeballed it. When I saw a train get where I expected it to be, if I'm on this one, I assume, then there's one station there. There's a train that I'm not on. Yeah, there's 4 of them ultimately for 4 stations, and they just kind of... One leaves one as the other leaves another, and they more or less match up in the end. Right now I'm heading for the, it's where we're doing the aluminium, which itself is not... I'm trying to think. No, that comes from other materials. Yeah, we don't just have... You can't find it for some reason, even though it's the most... Damn near the most ubiquitous mineral on Earth. What do you want to call it? Atom, molecule, whatever, compound. Composite.
Element?
Element, yeah, basically. I mean, it's not hydrogen and helium. Well, helium, I guess, is running out, so they tell me. But anyway, this is over here. We're getting aluminium one way or another. And it's probably, I don't really know the process in reality, how you make stuff. Recycling it, apparently, occasionally. So we have sulfur coming in, which is an element, a factor. I don't want to say element because even if it is, it's not what I mean. We also have silica and just empty plastic canisters, containers. And these, for the most part, are just being destroyed. And the reason is, I can show you, they're both going in here. They're splitting up in a splitter. So they're not just the same thing, but 99% of them are going into this thing ultimately to give us tickets. Incidentally, I have 201 on me. Half of those came from the FICSMAS event. But if it weren't just that, it would be coal is coming from over there. Silica makes its way in here along with the aluminium scrap, which we've made out of stuff. But since we're jammed up on all this, yeah, all of our the canisters are to grab water and get them out of the damn system, because otherwise it jams up because it's full of water. So they go over here and go into a thing where the water gets pushed into them, and we just throw packaged water into this thing. It's really wasteful, but it also works for us. It's that or the whole system shuts down. Don't know what the trains are up to. I'm trying to get to where I could find one. I probably just missed one. That's usually how it works. No, there's one. Might be able to catch that. And though, why the hell did I... Okay. I'm going to follow the train on foot. I'll be back when I get where it's actually going. Right side, if I'm not on the train. I can get off anywhere anyway, but this is where it's ultimately going. At least that's the next stop, is the nitrogen station. And once I think I can leap off this thing and just fall without dying... Might be more over here. This is, this could really be developed a little more. This is ultimately, nitrogen and everything that benefits from nitrogen in terms of manufacturing stuff. I think I can probably do this. I might be wrong. I was wrong. Don't do that. Nitrogen here, now I can fly, is cooling systems and fused mud, and a lot of this stuff shut down, or at least like robbed of input elements. But yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on here, which we can, a whole bunch of these radiators, or whatever they're called, heat sinks, I guess so. Right, I'm only using one node here. It didn't seem important to set up a lot. We're getting enough to do what we need to do relative to the time it takes to get all the other stuff into place. The easiest way out of here right now is like that way, but I also want to go to the oil field, so I guess I'll try to figure out where the hell the... it's either way, it's going to be over here, isn't it? Let me get to the oil fields, hang on. I missed the train that much, so there should be another one soon. There it is. Yeah, so I mean, technically, apart from doing what we want to do next, we're done again. And I don't know if we'll have trouble loading this when we get update 9 or release 1, whatever it is that happens next. Either, both. But, however, optimistically, assuming that we can keep what we've done, I think we can just keep pushing with it, because we have a lot left we can play with here. This time we kind of front-loaded the whole get through the phases phase, and that leaves, now we can do sorting systems, and yeah, we have a lot of stuff to clean up, all of these conveyors and stuff. There's better ways to do what we've done, but we didn't have the technology when we needed it, so we just did it the Luddite way, and here we are. We'll get there. Can just be the next few episodes is replacing all of this archaic stuff with drones and whatever. I don't want to do that damn truck thing again. That was disappointing. That is incoming coal from over there. It's not a big deal, but it's worth noting. In fact, I'm going to get out here and just point out why. There better be, because if I fall from this height, at this point I die. I think there's power lines I can use. Oh, damn, missed this thing, would you? I might be back here in a sec. Oh, there we go. Those are ultimately going into there to get jammed up, but this oh, that's another mulcher, because it could be. I don't remember what it's supposed to be mulching offhand. Something. What the hell is coming in here? It's from over... Oh, it's the runoff. It's the... It was handling the incoming extras here because they were... You don't quite... You never get the perfect ratio, so getting this stuff out and this stuff in, it gets a little cluttered. Coal is going this way and hitting half of these. These being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are all full of coal from over there. The next 8 ought to be all full of coal from... Am I wrong? Is it not? Maybe it's not 8. Because it looks like this ends here. It's not 8. It might be... How many of these do we have? Oh, you know, yeah. No, this is... Damn it, how many are there? I was thinking it was 16, but it's not. It's 1, 2, 3... I don't think this on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 24. So 12 are powered by coal incoming from over there. These 12, the conveyors are bringing it in from over here, where we have a lot of coal, but it's splitting off in that thing there. I can't prove from here, apparently. So half of it's sending, and it's all full anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's half, but this thing is completely stocked, which is nice. So is that, and so, are we out of power lines? It's odd. I guess there's no power lines that I can use here. That one's also full. So 2 mines going into that, 2 mines going into that, 4 mines ultimately going into this, getting split off to those, half of those 24, and these 8. So 24, 30, and then there's 8 at home. We have 36 full-time overclocked coal generators, which ultimately are the power we're using. Oh, let me go over here for a sec. We've also got an oil power thing, but it's negligible at this point relative to the coal that we're using. So, putting a lot of carbon in the atmosphere, which is ginchy, but otherwise, that's basically that. Is we have 36 massively overpowered coal plants, which are just producing however much. Does this show me the total? Gives me for this one. Here's our drone port, which I pointed out earlier. It's bringing in whatever from home, except it's not because it's jammed up. And exchanging it, basically, for because there's the conveyor under this one, I think, is pushing out the imported stuff the hell over to here. Throwing it into a machine that makes what we're sending back home, except, again, it's all jammed up. Something to talk about sometime. Yeah, this thing is getting some oil, I think, from here, and it's doing fine. Making plastic and residue, making residue and black powder, which we're importing along the lower conveyor. Producing smokeless powder, which goes out back to the drone port and flies home when it's operational. Otherwise, we've still got these two oil things. But I guess thinking about it, we have 3 oil plants ultimately providing power. Mostly this is more about... Well, it's more about making plastic, which is ultimately going up a thing to end up here. There's some now. But we do have an operational pair of... this is full, which is good. These aren't overclocked. It tends to, like, stress the system to have these going too hard. But it's enough to get the oil out of the way and become electricity, which is a bonus. Otherwise, the plastic, which should be showing up here in a sec, because it does that ordinarily. Hit a break right as I got here? What the hell? It's happening, I'm sure it is. There's some. Okay, that was a weird delay. So this is conveying over to here. I think this is all just going home. Let me check. Yeah, there's no reason to keep... The only thing we're using plastic for on site is over here making these canisters, which are packaged into... or packaged with fuel. Fuel is packaged one way or another. We have a mulcher here, but we haven't been using it lately. This is the kind of half-assed sorting... It's not a sorting system, it's just a... Everything gets in one place. Including incoming plastic, and then it gets here, and, well, there's a train up there that I might catch, otherwise I can just ride this home, because this is a 5, right? Yeah, this is pretty fast. Damn it. And I can just ride this thing home, and I don't really have to record doing that, so give me a sec. And this is home, and this goes over into sorting system, largely. These are almost entirely full. That's full and jammed up. That's full. This is on and off because this sorter decides which of the 3 is happening. If it's plastic, it goes that way and just goes in there because we're also making circuit boards and the canisters that are packaged water in the aluminium place. This is fuel, it's full, so, this is a basic splitter, I think. Can't get to it to prove it. Why? I can't look at it, it's just a splitter is what it is. So, at this point, all of the incoming fuel goes this way into that. The rubber is all going that way into that. The plastic isn't connected to that, because I don't want to lose half the plastic for no reason. This thing ultimately goes, down here, over to here, and then into this thing, which goes ultimately into this thing, and again, we have tickets. Do we want to look at stuff we can get with tickets, since I'm holding a couple hundred for no reason, except I haven't put them away?
If you want.
I do that. Oh, let me have that. Let me bring up, that can go, we're done. We do have the others to worry about, but we'll get to those. Can I just... You just stop that, right? Okay. Yeah, I've got 200 and, suddenly curious how close we are. What are the odds that we're, like, right on the edge of getting another ticket? I didn't really notice. We are not. We have 1.6 million to go. I can wait there. I'll just put the tickets away when I'm done here. The ones I'm holding. Alright, so we're not going to get statues and things this time. That was a mistake we made the first time. We never played this before the first time. We can get signs, lighting. Well, we've got a lot of lighting, actually. These are skins. They're one each, but I don't see any reason to bother unless you really want them. We could probably throw 15 tickets at these just to have them. I don't know how they would benefit us, but we have tickets to spend, so why not? Management, we have these purchased and never really... Well, those I'm using a lot, actually. They just happen. These are a little more complicated. Do we want floor holes and things for hypertubes? I guess, for 3 tickets?
It's up to you.
Oh, man, there's no going back. You have to click on things. I guess for a total of 5 tickets. Oh, I just noticed something. Add to cart, but then get out of my way. I don't have to click through on it. That just tells me what it is. I can do this, can't I? Let's just do that, because that would be smarter. Wall outlets I could see being useful. I never used them, but I don't doubt that they're helpful. Foundations. I have 11 things in the cart. It doesn't tell me what my total's going to be. Let's go ahead and just buy these up, because that's what the tickets are for. It doesn't help us to have them otherwise.
I'm gonna go ahead and dump some of these alien protein things into DNA capsules.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That'll help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy up whatever I can afford, I guess. If that isn't stupid. We'll get to stupid in a minute. Grab these that I don't care about, but we can have them. This one I'm just trying to use up a gift certificate. Buy stuff. And then we get to Customizer, which is where we can talk about paints. I guess I probably can afford this. Let's just do it. We have those. Why are these unavailable? That's weird. I didn't know anything was... Patterns we could use to build roadways and make it look like a, I don't know, runway or something, I guess. Specials are going to be... Do you want to...
No.
I can get the cart for $10.
Yeah.
I don't want that again. It just makes music that's annoying.
This is also how you shop in real life.
Yeah, kind of. Not going to buy any statues, because all that does is shows that I spent tickets on something.
I'm sure we've already got the... Don't we have the mugs?
We did, but then we restarted the game. I'll grab these. Did we have this one before? Maybe. Hey, where's not the Humvee, the Cybertruck? Is that in here somewhere, or how did we get that to happen?
That involves putting a ticket into the mulcher.
I can do that in a minute then. This is buying stuff we can make, which is a complete waste of money. And this is the same but worse. So we bought everything there is to buy that isn't sculpture. Let's go look at our cart and see if I'm over 2. Yeah, we still have some. Buy all. How much are you going to tell me about this? What do you want me to do with these? I didn't just get the mugs, so I guess I have to look at purchases to what to do with this dragon. Where are you?
I was just putting the DNA capsules in the box for the mulcher and getting us apparently like 4 more tickets.
Oh, wonderful. So you're over here, so there you are.
Yeah.
I have something for you, apparently.
You do?
Yeah, you can have that. I threw it on the ground, it's like right beneath me. Then we have, there's nowhere good I can put this right now.
You kept the employee of the planet?
Apparently, yeah, I've got a mug. That's not where I want that, I'll just have it with me and try. Oh, I'm not going to lose it because we have that keep inventory element, but,
that's fine.
Yeah, give me a single ticket. And I'll throw a single ticket, where is it, into this thing, and that ought to get us the car thing. How does that...
Fix It Incorporated does not
That's how.
waste. As a reward for your creative input, I have been given permission to grant you a gift. You can find it in the awesome store. I hope you like it. It was my first solo project.
Oh, I have to buy it. Thanks for the gift.
How very corporate of them.
Yeah, it does seem like it. Pizza party. Give me that. So we have probably that. I guess you just make it. It's a blueprint.
Yeah.
The rest of the tickets that are... Unless we're saving up for a statue or something happens in Update 9 or whatever.
Always a possibility.
We are done. So I got 129 and then plus 17. 146 to burn on whatever that we can get to sometime. Cool. Where are we on timeout? Just about, yeah. I could mention that, yeah, we do intend to do a sorting system, which is going to be, I think that's right. Yeah, that'll work. If I get upstairs somehow, I'll show you where I intend to do this broadly. I mean, I might move it around by a matter of centimeters, but if we get over here where this is largely undeveloped and also not even powered, that can ultimately change whatever it is. If I had a, first if I had this is, let go of me. If I had this set up about like this, can I fly from here or not? You know, that's annoying. Bring this over here just so I have a way to fly. Give me one of these guys and set this up. It's not going to be good enough with the power. That, what is that? Oh, damn it.
Drone.
I know, I just want to be sure. Okay. But, you know, maybe I can just do it. Oh, damn it. Why does this look like this? That's about as tight as I can get. Maybe a little tighter. So let's just say this row. It's going to be how we do this. Fly! Damn you! I lost it because it didn't fly. That's how that works. About here, I don't know, whatever. Throw this, we're going to want some stuff to this, that can go, ultimately, the sulfur that's sitting there. If we, throw that there, relative to, that probably will work. Stop falling down! Damn it. Where the hell... Why? I'm missing wire? That's a thing? Anyway, give me a damn smart splitter, and we'll just, line... Oh, I see. Line this up right probably there, I think. And, like, build a... let go. And it doesn't really matter what this is right now. The point is there will be this, and then a box next to it, like, there, and then one of these in line with that to be... Why am I wrong? Oh, it's just, sometimes it doesn't... That's right, it just doesn't look like it's right. Set up a... Okay. Set up that thing, set up this thing. So whatever we parse out first will go to the right, go into that, probably go up a lot too, because we have a lot to track. Then, you know, if A, then good. If not, then if B, then good, and we'll just do that. It's... We've done it before, we're just going to do it off camera because it takes, obviously, some time, frustration, and why bother with it right now? Find a way into the house, and... Are you on the rock?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
taking a coffee break.
Well, I would think so. Yeah, coffee one. Well, so that's where we are on that. A lot to... A sorting system to build to contain all this stuff that's otherwise just around, and then a lot of stuff to dismantle, funnel the parts into the sorting system, and we'll try to get that done for next time. Again, we're a month ahead of release right-ish, almost, so we might have some time to work that out before next time. Or at least some of it, enough to point out the progress. I've got something going to slide off the desk here because there's a cable I'm rolling over with my chair. We'll get out of here. You can like and subscribe and I guess get through Phase 4 again, because that's just something that's the common theme. And then think toward what to do after that. Wait for Update 9. Click the stupid bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time. So, bye.